What's happening, Virgos? This your favorite cousin, Lena. Guess what? We back at it again. This time we're here for the month of April. We want to get an energy vibe check. I'm looking to see what I want to start off with. I'm going to try not to take a lot of your time, but I want you to get a good, accurate, kind of like broad scope of what's happening for y'all, right? So I'm not going to do y'all as long as I do your Sagittarius. I've already prayed and meditated and manifested and set my intentions for the month of April for your lovely, beautiful zodiac sign. We're about to just get straight into it. And I already asked the Most High, the divine guide and light of the universe, God. Okay, so don't be coming for me to give me a clear, concise message for you all, okay? And to protect us as we go into these different energies and channels, okay, my dear? All right, then. Let's get at it. I'm gonna just do one message, okay? Because I just be going overboard. And I don't want to do that. Your time is very valuable, okay? Okay. It says embrace those around you. Okay. So basically, like love and cherish the ones that surround you. This is a time of great spiritual growth for you, making it even more important to surround yourself with those who love you and share your beliefs. Be willing to accept help from others. You can find comfort in traditional solutions, or your heart may long to try new ideas. So just be open. Think outside the box, right? Okay. Let me see if I can just get one card to flip out for y'all. Okay. Virgos, Virgo spirit. What do they need to know? Virgos. Thank you. They gave us two. No, they gave us three. But we're going to take it because apparently it's something y'all need to know. Five of thought. Okay. And that says the path you were on seemed like the right one, but now you've run into a challenge. There's a better direction for you that would make you much happier in the end. Changes are necessary so that you get back on track. Avoid negative people who are draining or who bring unwanted drama in your life. Enough said. I'm going to let that rest because I can relate. It says healer of emotion, right? This is a time to follow your heart and feel the fullness of your emotions. You may feel so compelled to nurture others that you forget to care for yourself. Flashes of intuition provide you with incredible insights. You or another person is a kind, tenderhearted, loving, and trustworthy friend. So take care of yourself, my friend. As a healer, from one healer to another, we sometimes we just give that we forgot to we forget to replenish. But I will tell you this: if you don't, life will force you to sit down so that you can go back to meditating, doing your checkups, and what have you, drinking your herbal teas and just really taking care of yourself on a soul level because it's very important. Okay. And then we have two of thought. I know this light is a little too much, but it's two of thought. It says your angels have noticed that you're not moving forward. You have multiple options that you're reviewing and you seem to be unable to choose. Ask your angels for signs as to what direction to take, or just listen to your own inner voice. Deep down, you know what to do. So that goes back to what I was saying, meditating. You know what I will press upon people to look into? There is an audible called Creative's Way, and I've been doing it, not consistently, but I have been doing it. And she says the first thing in the morning is getting a notepad and keep it at your bed. You know, like if you were writing your dream, like a dream journal, but instead you're gonna write out all these thoughts that you have when you wake up in the morning. Just dump. Just dump. I'm gonna start my business, or I'm going to school, or today's gonna be this, and just do it for 30 minutes. So that means you gotta get up a little earlier, right? But as you're doing this dump, you are like, I'm telling you, I don't know what it is. Like at some point, all that negativity or that little chatter that you had in your head, it's gonna subdue and it's gonna subside, and it's gonna be like your real voice and not the other voice that you hear to tell you can't do this. Yeah, you want to start a business, but it's gonna fail. You're gonna be a one hit wonder. Da. It'll take you down a rabbit hole. But as you're writing every day, you're getting in touch with your inner child, and your inner child doesn't listen to the naysayers. those children are conditioned and programmed later on to listen to that type of ideology, but they don't come out the womb like that. They think they can jump on the dresser and put a towel on their neck and be Superman. They just have a very vivid and creative imagination. Okay, enough about that. But you get where your cousin going with it, right? Good. Okay. So next, we're gonna pull no more than 3 of these. Okay. So they're saying you got some confusion and turmoil. I'm not taking it because although I prayed and meditated over the cards, you got to see me shuffle. And they're saying your true soulmate or from a past life is here, right? So let's see. All right, this is for the beautiful sign of Virgos for the month of April. Virgos for the month of April. What's coming their way? What do they need to know? What's the vibe check, Spirit? Okay, let's get it. Okay, same energy, similar. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, you could be dealing with. Or perhaps you have that energy in your chart. Okay, let's see what they're trying to tell us. Thank you, Spirit. No more than 3 cards, please. Thank you. This is for Virgo. Virgo. Thank you. Okay. I'm not going to take those. Okay. Hold on. Thank you. Okay. But it's saying you're going to be out there with your friends doing the 2-step. Okay. I'm for it. I'm for it. Okay. It's saying, oh my. Did you block someone, Should? You gave someone, hold up, they don't love you like I love you. Right, you didn't block someone, you got them on silent mode. They're saying that's some toxic behavior. So I don't know if it's you, whoever you're dealing with, controlling, manipulative, obsessed, right? And somebody want to send you some messages, but perhaps they can't because they blocked and you ice chill with them right now. That's how y'all get down, Virgos? I know air signs act like that. But let's get at it. Um, let's see. This is for my Virgos, my Virgo cousins. What they need to know for the month of April. This just came out. Intuition. So they're saying follow your intuition, Shug. It's like you already know what you need to know deep down, right? But it's definitely telling you to harness that and to really lean with it, okay? So lean more into your intuition. I think maybe you might need to have a little bit more trust. You don't trust yourself. And I think that's part of the root and it's the solar or sacral. I think sacral is where creativity comes from, right? Okay, let's get at it. This is for Virgos. I'll take this. Yeah. Okay. So it's saying you coming out of trapped in fear. Let me make sure because I'll be doing the most. Okay. You are trapped in fear. I don't know. It's like you in your head, right? What's wrong? Why are you blocking yourself? Why are you not want to interact and be engaged with other people? This is an 8, and I think 8 is containment or contentment. We're going into a new year, Sugar Bear. What's happening? Okay, let's get at it. Why is this block silence the end? Is this for you? Let's see. I'll pull an extra one, okay? Thank you, Spirit. Appreciate you. You gave me 2. One more, please, for Virgo. Thank you. Okay, yeah, they upright, Shug. I just want to make sure. So love begins, and that's the one you're like, no, no, no. Okay, it's telling you to choose wisely. Okay, light, I like that, and recognition and award. Okay, so let's get at this. So this is telling me, Sugar Bear, that you got some recognition, right? Maybe you started something new. Maybe at work you're being recognized. People are seeing, they're seeing your worth, right? And it's like you already know. Look at this. Look at this necklace. He bowing down like I already know. I take it back. He's very humble, okay? But that necklace he got on, like he's the man, right? So maybe you already knew that you were the shiznick, but other people are just not realizing that you are the shiznick. But I'm saying all that to say, in this month, don't be surprised if you are being rewarded and recognized and people are giving you your roses. Humbly take them, Virgo, okay? Humbly take them. Do not be amiss and feel like you're not worthy because you are, mademoiselle or monsieur. Saying you got a lot of positive energy. You see how them rays rain down on me. Let your love just rain up on me. Whatever. You know what I'm saying. Rain on me. This is telling me that you got a lot of positivity. A girlfriend is just grabbing for the sky. She reaching, right? You reaching and you grabbing and you being fulfilled. You being blessed. See these illuminations, like these little orbs, and then you got like these like blessings that's coming down, right? These orbs are all around you, sugar bear, and you are just being blessed, 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 blessed. You just blessed. It's telling me you have a lot of choices that may come upon you this month. And they're saying to you, Shug, you need to choose wisely because not all choices are good choices, right? So to see this man right here, he is meditating at that pier, asking the universe, asking the most divine with these birds, communication as above, so below, communicating and take his message up to the most high to say, hey, what do I do next? Right? But remember that card that came out? It says follow your intuition. You know what to do. Because whatever direction or place you go or road you take, it's going to lead you where you need to be. Okay. Even if it's a detour, all of it is part of a learning lesson. Okay. Now, this is where we got a little problem. Okay. Because we're here where it has love begins, number one, where it's like the one, true love, right? It's like you kind of like got your hands up. Why is that, Shug? You don't want nobody to love you? Oh, that's just not a focus. Okay. Well, this is telling me, cousin, that you kind of blocking love right now. You're kind of a little resistant to it for whatever reason. You just resistant to love. Okay. Okay. Let's get into it. Now, this is where I'll be having a problem. I ain't gonna be doing a lot of clarifiers. Okay. I'm gonna pull and then I'm gonna clarify, and that's gonna be the end of it. Okay. All right. This is for Virgo Spirit. Show us what we need to know for the month of April. For the month of April, what they need to know. Hierophant, basically doing something that's very traditional, right? Thinking about some things, going to someone that has the same spiritual beliefs as you. Um, let's see. Let's see. Why is this recognition and reward here, Spirit? This Queen of Cups, this is telling me that you are following your intuition, you're being warm, you're being very kind spirit, tapped into your emotions, very compassionate, okay? And tapped into your femininity. Yep, okay. Thank you, Spirit. All right. This is for Virgo. Why is recognition and award here? Thank you. So this is a Knight of Cups. So somebody who is a water sign wants to come in, they're very charming. They want to recognize you. They want to love all on you, but you could be blocking them out, right? Now they could be in love with love because that's usually what the Knight of Cups is. They're very romantic. They're very charming. They are the knight in shining armor, right? But they telling you if it's something that you're trying to do, to definitely go follow your heart, right? Don't be amiss. Don't talk yourself out of something, right? Because we got this Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So maybe it's something that you're working on, you're doing, and maybe you feel like you don't have the skills. Spirit says you do have it. It may mean that you might have to work a little harder. Maybe you got like a little learning curve, but Spirit is saying in the end, you will be rewarded. Perhaps with this three, maybe you need to partner with someone, right? Or a team, someone who can kind of mentor you, right? But it's saying that because of your activities, you might miss an opportunity or misdirect the activity. This is what this is saying. Or perhaps you lack focus, but it's something that you like. It sounds like you like it with this Knight of Cups, and the Spirit and the universe is saying, go for it. Take action, right? Wait, let me see something because this magician came up in reverse. I just want to make sure how the cards work because this is saying like you don't believe in your manifestations. You don't believe in your intuition. And the card that came out before I started drawing was follow your intuition. So this is saying to me that, there could be some illusions, maybe some poor planning, and maybe you got a skill and you could be wasting it. So they're really basically saying, take your time, bring it down a notch. Okay, bring it down a notch. Okay. All right, but you will be rewarded and you got some recognition coming. Why is this light here for Virgos for the month of April? You got the King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords is a air sign, and he represents power. To me, he is right up under the Emperor, who is all about control. They know what they know, and they act with mental clarity. Okay, all right. Why is this King of Swords here? Okay, so we got the Knight of Wands. It's because maybe somebody's coming in that's kind of reckless with you and maybe you frustrated because you got the King of Swords. The King of Swords, they stop it, like they stop the BS, right? And they have high standards. But maybe you are resisting someone that's trying to come in that is reckless, and maybe this is the person that you got blocked, right? And maybe this is somebody that you are silencing in spirit. It's like, but we got something better for you, right? Because this person want to come in on some flam flam and they cocky, they just got a bravado, they got a big ego with this fire sign or somebody who got this fire sign energy. And to me, this is showing me that you are more operating as a king of swords. Okay, so like how would this end? With this King of Swords and this Knight of Wands, Spirit. Wow. What's up with you in love? Like, it's saying nope. It's a no, ma'am. Mm-mm. So, although you two could be compatible, y'all are very unstable. And this is why you have them blocked and silenced. And you're like, nah, I'm good. I'm good on you. And y'all separated. It could be a breakup. Y'all may not be talking. That's what this is saying. So this is telling me it ain't going nowhere, sugar bear. Just you standing in your ground. And that's why you are in this King of Swords energy. Okay. And this toxic behavior, control, manipulation, because now we're on the next aisle, the next column, and it's saying choose wisely. Why is this choose wisely here for Virgo? Why is it choose wisely here, Spirit? Why is it choose wisely here, Spirit? Okay. Because it's some competition. You already see through it, and they told you to follow your intuition because somebody around you is with the flam flam. It's a lot of conflict. They come with toxic behavior. They could have multiple friggin' options. That is why spirit is like, choose wisely, Virgo, because they with that dumb, that song by my girl, Nicki Minaj, they on some dumb dun, da, 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 anyway, he could tell I ain't missing no. Okay, anyway, toxic behavior, right? So this person is very manipulative, very controlling, and shook. Spirit is saying choose wisely because this person is on some flam flam. They got other people. They bring a lot of conflict. They bring a lot of drama, and you see right through it. You see right through it. Okay. And then we got the Queen of Wands. She very jealous, very pushy. Again, back to that toxic, manipulative energy. And you like, no, no, no. Right. I love it. Okay, so let's get at it. I want to make sure I got the cards up right because sometimes they be coming out a little crazy, right? So why is this Five of Wands here for Aries, Spirit? I'm sorry, not Aries. Could be messing with an Aries for Virgo. Thank you. Because something is excuse me, something is over. Something is like a betrayal. Maybe somebody said something, did something that you didn't like, and you were like off with their heads. And because of this has brought some challenges into the relationship. And maybe there's some bitterness, right? There was a betrayal. But this is definitely telling me this doesn't look like something you want to move forward with. So that's why they're telling you to choose wisely. Anything else? Like, how would this end? How would this situation end with this Five of Wands and Ten of Swords? How would this end? Thank you. You moving on, Sugar Bear. Ain't no stopping you now. You ambitious, you got the willpower, you focus, you like, because Spirit said choose wisely. And will you choose that? Will they choose wisely? Watch your health, because I see this health symbol right there. But I'm sorry, that was like ADHD. Move forward, right? Don't let that be the focus. But definitely go and see someone. Okay. Willpower, self discipline. Okay, thank you. Yeah. You following you. You're gonna handle this like you're gonna forgive them, right? And if this has something to do with a business, you're going to nurture your creative endeavors, but you definitely are moving on. And it's like you might be moving on to maybe a water sign, a King of Cups, right? Because it's a Cancer with the Chariot, and this King of Cups, another water sign, if that's what you're into. Why is this King of Cups here, Spirit? Tell me what I need to know. Okay, this is somebody that will celebrate you, right? Somebody that will celebrate your successes and your rewards. And if this has something to do with a business, they say you have all the strength in you to do what is right and what is necessary, but you're definitely moving on, okay? All right. So, why is this love begins in reverse in this messages? Why is that love begins in reverse? Oh, two cards. Okay. This is telling me, Sugar Bear, that you really just want to fly solo dolo. You're really not looking to the future with this person in terms of a love relationship. So for the month of April, you focusing on yourself, right? They want you to follow your intuition. You're going to be rewarded and get recognition. But when it comes to being with this person, there's going to be some regret. Okay. If there was a love, it could have been earlier, was it towards Virgo, Capricorn. I'm seeing some Cancer here, and I'm seeing a Taurus. Okay. A lot of water energy too. But this is telling me, Sugar Bear, that you really just want to rock with yourself. You ain't really want to deal with anybody. You just feel like you just good on your own. You just feel like you're good on your own. And you just kind of like lost, I don't want to say lost direction, but you're just really not into that anymore, whatever that was, right? And with this, making sure I'm looking at this, okay. And then this person, they could have been an earth sign with this Knight of Pentacles coming at you. You know, they're very slow moving, okay. So, Spirit, how would this end? How would this end with this Three of Wands and Nine of Pentacles? How would this end for Virgo for the month of April? They like we said what we said, you know. Somebody may be stagnated. Somebody may be afraid to walk away. Somebody looking back, right? Somebody's looking back. So it's also saying if you're traveling, it could be some travel delays, right? Some messages, delayed messages that's trying to come in, can't get in, maybe because somebody blocked. You could be indecisive, still trying to decide, right? But your wishes and fulfillment is there if you want it. Maybe you're feeling like, I don't know, maybe you like drama because you could be dealing with unnecessary drama if you stay. That's why they're telling you to choose wisely. But there is a new beginning that is trying to come in after you have dealt with this, right? So maybe a career opportunity. Okay, let's get it. That's a lot, Shug. Definitely some new beginnings, but it's like you got to choose wisely. Okay, okay. Let's get a love message. A love message. This is for Virgo for the month of April. Okay. Oh, it says you gotta release your ex, Sugar Bear. The time has come to clear your energy. I hope you ain't doing that. Don't do that. Release that person. They holding you up. Saying that, somebody want to come in and offer you commitment. Someone may want to marry you, and or if not marry you, may want to take it to another level, right? This situation involves marriage, or your ex could be somebody that you were married to. It's saying that you need to forgive and you need to learn from your past mistakes, right? As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. Yeah, so you might want to do that so that some new energy, new love can come in. Okay. Let's get a money message. Oh, y'all doing real good. Let's get a money message for Virgo. One more thing. My little nose ring itching. I can't just like go so fast and like short y'all. I can't do that to y'all. This is for Virgos. Who might Virgos be dealing with when it comes to love? Coming currently or in the future? Who's in their energy now? Who's in Virgo's energy for the month of April? Somebody who regrets what they said and did to you? Somebody who all in their head want another chance? Okay, Spirit, show me what we need to know. For Virgos, thank you. Thank you for the month of April, Spirit. What they need to know. One more, please. Thank you. Let's see. Okay. Making sure we ain't have no flippers. So they're asking you to travel, to be a little bit more adventurous, to look at new things, new experiences, rather in your hometown, going to different outings and or traveling if that's something you can do. You don't have to be on the plane. It can be in your car, right? But they're telling you to get out so that you can see other things that life has to offer. Because what this telling me is you are you're not living your fullest potential right now. And maybe you need to just get away and meditate. Sometimes just being in a car is meditating enough, right? And somebody want to hook up. Somebody jonesing for your sugar bear. Somebody want to hang out with you, if only for one night, right? But it'll never be one damn night. It'll be two and three, and next thing you know, y'all together, and now you got a karmic time. You can't let them go. But hey, that's on you. All right, then your cousin ain't hating. If it's for you, do it. I'm all about feeling good. So do what make you happy. Life is short, baby. Life is short. Have no regrets. Okay. This is for your finances. We're going to pull like 1, 3 cards, okay? All right. Let's get at it. What you want to tell us, Spirit, for the beautiful signs of Virgos? Okay, they said you got some goals. If you don't, you need to write them down. You need to be knowing what you're doing so you can have a plan. It says, don't let the world lead you. Take the steering wheel and take control of your life. This will be a good time to write down your goals and aspirations. I'm going to add an insert. Creative way is very good. And it says, focus on creating and managing a budget. All right. Thank you, Spirit. One more for Virgo. Let's get one more. Thank you, Spirit. I appreciate you. One more, please. Thank you. All right. Okay. So they said beware. Okay. So they're giving you a heads up for the month of April. It says be prudent. Things are not what they seem. Careful who you talk to regarding career, money, or business matters. Don't make any type of financial commitments right now, okay? Because things might be shaken up financially, and that's globally what's going on in the world. Don't be lending out any money. Don't be going to buy any new investments because it might be hard for you to repay them back. We don't know what's going to happen for tomorrow. it says that you can also be having people around you that is envious, which kind of makes sense because it's kind of alluded to that you may have some people that smile in your face, family, friends. They're not indifferent. I mean, like they're not excluded from this. They say you could be envying other people's financial success. I hope not. Try not to live beyond your means just to keep up with the others. Others could be envying your success. Careful who you trust with money matters, okay? So just be careful because some people just be hating. They don't see it for themselves, so they don't see it for you. And it says outlook. Improve your relationship with money to help grow your wealth. You may have conflicting values that impose you negatively on your values around money. Change behavior and develop better money skills, okay, or money habits. All right. So just something to like mull over. And then, was there anything else that I want to talk to you about? Yes or no? I was going to pull these other cards, but I didn't took up enough of your time. Lastly, for my monthlies, I like to end with an all signs read. So you will know who and what you're talking to and dealing with. So I'm going to shuffle these. And after I'm done shuffling, I think I want to use another deck for you all. Okay. These are messages of love. Spirit guide, God, the Most High. This is for Virgos. Virgos. Hold on. Okay. Change the energy. This is for Virgos. Virgos for the month. Let's do it again. Virgos for the month of April. What do they need to know? All the way from Aries to Pisces. What do they need to know? Clear, concise, accurate message, please. Show us what we need to know. Show us what we need to know. Show us what we need to know. Okay. So when I get done cutting this deck, we're going in. Ready? Go. You're dealing with an Aries. This person gossiping. They're talking to their little friends, their little crew, their homies, their good girlfriends, their good boyfriends, and they are afraid of what other people will think, right? So they gossiping about you. Ugh. If you're dealing with a Taurus, this person wants forgiveness. They really feel conflicted about what they said. I'm struggling to get over the past, right? So they want forgiveness. They want to come. They want to ask you for forgiveness for what they said and what they did. If you're dealing with a Gemini, this person is very detached. I had to let this go so I can clear my mind. So right now, you two are not talking. This person is like emotionally detached, right? They may come back, who knows? But right now, you two are in your perspective corners. If you're dealing with a Cancer, they said they have never felt this type of chemistry or passion for anyone else because you're the one. Right. So they said the relationship that they have with you was very intense. If you're dealing with a Leo, they are a runner or you're the runner. And they said they don't want to run anywhere. Okay. Or anymore. They don't want to run anymore. I wouldn't trust them. Once a runner, always a runner. If you're dealing with a Virgo, this person got secrets. I haven't told you everything. So it's not like y'all need to have a little chitty chit chat, right? Get it all out in the open. If you're dealing with a Libra, destiny, I'm struggling to find the right path. So they somewhere else. I'm a Libra. We be wilding. We just be in our own little zone. You ever remember Sesame Street? One of these kids is doing their own thing. That would be us. Or an Aquarius. But anyway, gotta love us. Gotta love us. Destiny, right? So they're struggling to find a path. They trying to find themselves right now. Okay, ain't nothing wrong with it. You're dealing with a Scorpio. They having some regrets. They said, "I wish this never happened." Ugh. Okay, all right. So somebody in their head, you're dealing with a Sagittarius. They said you're irreplaceable. You left your mark. The way you love can never be matched. I like that. You're dealing with a Cappy. This person is absent. I feel like a part of me is missing without you. So maybe you're absent and maybe they're wanting you to come back because they feel like their life is not the same since you're no longer there. So they're missing you. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, they have responsibilities. So they say, I have to take care of my financial and emotional needs. So maybe they're on timeout with you right now. And if you're dealing with a Pisces, they said they need space. I need more time to think. Okay, there you have it, Virgo. This is your cousin, Lena, aka Super Duper Soul Star, coming back at it again for the month of April. If you like my style, you like my vibe, and you like how I'm putting it down, please like, share, and subscribe. Till the next time. Peace.